China panic, the U.S. back to the South China Sea with a new U.S. Maritime Strategy. The Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard released their clearest argument yet for what they need to do to be prepared to take on China. The Chief of Naval Operations and the Commandants of the Marine Corps and Coast Guard signed a Tri-Service Maritime Strategy, Advantage at Sea, Prevailing with Integrated All-Domain Naval Power, that was released today and is the first of its kind since the 2015 Cooperative Strategy for 21st Century Seapower. The document notes that the services need to work together today to make preparations for a high-end war with China, but equally importantly, they need a strategy and the right tools to counter the day-to-day competition, gray zone operations. This new strategy looks at the entire continuum of competition, crisis, and conflict and examines in detail how the three services can play a role in each phase and what new tools and concepts they'll need to succeed. China has implemented a strategy and revisionist approach that aims at the heart of the United States maritime power. It seeks to corrode international maritime governance, deny access to traditional logistical hubs, inhibit freedom of the seas, control the use of key choke points, deter our engagement in regional disputes. Noting that China's navy is growing faster than the U.S.'s and could further expand faster in wartime due to greater manufacturing capacity than the United States, plus the fleet is focused on the Western Pacific, whereas the U.S. fleet has global responsibilities, the Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard lay out a new strategy that leverages each service's unique advantages, grows overall capacity in a cost-minded way. To prepare for a crisis, the Naval Service offers flexible options to respond to crises, manage escalation, and preserve decision space for national leaders. Because naval forces are globally maneuverable and persistently operate forward, we are often already on scene at the onset of a crisis. Operating our naval forces far forward, in harm's way and in contested environments, raises the risks for rivals considering the path of escalation and prevents crisis from escalating into war. Navy and Marine Corps forces demonstrate visible combat readiness, support deterrence, and missile defense. Coast Guard forces provide additional tools for crisis management through capabilities that can de-escalate maritime standoffs non-lethally. To prepare for all-out conflict, the strategy largely aligns with the operational concepts and related shipbuilding plans the Navy has been working on over the past few years. The Navy will achieve a fleet optimized for distributed maritime operations, where a large number of small and unmanned ships will be spread out across the vast Pacific, with larger aircraft carriers, amphibious ships, and destroyers armed with long-range weapons and aircraft to contribute to the fight. The Marine Corps will be optimized for its littoral operations in a contested environment and its expeditionary advanced base operations concepts, where small groups of Marines will be able to maneuver around the battlespace, providing forward refueling stations, temporary missile launching sites, intelligence gathering posts, and more. And the Coast Guard, which previously hadn't talked about its role in this future DMO/EABO fight, would contribute with its niche capabilities, such as interdiction teams that could disrupt the flow of logistics to the enemy. Controlling the seas enables the Naval Service to project power in support of joint force efforts and protect joint and allied forces surging to conflict theaters. Our combat operations will support, and be supported by, the joint force. Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force aircraft will sustain the dominance of the skies, supported by joint aerial refueling assets. Marine Corps expeditionary forces ashore will support domain awareness, provide forward arming and refueling points, and deny adversaries the use of key maritime terrain. Rapidly deployable Coast Guard cutters, port security units, and advanced interdiction teams will provide specialized capabilities, augmenting operations in theater. Joint long-range precision fires will hold high-value adversary targets at risk, allowing U.S. and allied forces to focus on destroying the adversary's fleet. Navy Secretary Kenneth Braithwaite, in a preface to the strategy, wrote that this strategy details the direction our service chiefs have designed together. It is a strong signal of support for our personnel, our allies, and our partners, and a cautionary warning for any would-be adversaries.